Hey all you people, and welcome back in to another episode. I I would not shut up in episode 1 about needing the chainsaw. I just finished recording that. I don't know if I've edited all those times I've said it in or not. But we can get a chainsaw, and I think that is going to be the most important thing to me, at least for this initial thing, so we can get rid of both of these trees and clear out our base a little bit more, make it look better. One of the things I need to get done fairly early here is I need to get biomass, because, in fact, I'm just going to shut this off so we aren't burning leaves. It takes so many leaves that... Oh wait, I'm going to need that on for the constructor. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, as I was starting to say, we need... to get a constructor going for biomass, we need apparently a ton of screws for the chainsaw, and we need cables and we need concrete, so we need a lot. Yep, that was incredibly fast to get up and running. We did detach it from there for now, just so we can get a stockpile of this, but I'm gonna, while this is actually starting, I'm gonna go over here and grab some of our concrete. Why do I do this? I do this jump every time, and it hurts me every time. We do need to get more consistent concrete and more consistent copper, because currently our only actual, like, mined resource is the iron that's up there. So that's one of the things that we need to get dealt with. Okay, there we go. That splits the stack. So we can put biomass here. We can do that. Configure this back to here. Configure... I don't have a cable. Why do I never have a cable? I need the cable. Alright, and then we can connect this one over to this one. And that had a broken fuse because I was dumb, but we should be good. Both of these are going to be going now. Right? This is making tons and tons of biomass, so we should be doing good. I need to get a portable miner over on the copper, though. That is a very high priority. Actually, I should be getting plates so that we can just have copper coming back here. That is a higher priority, I think. Where... Oh! There we go. Alright. Cool. Now we need a conveyor. I need to get more iron plates, and then we also need, like, power up poles and stuff, but that's another problem. We'll get that dealt with. I mean, I guess we can get that dealt with now too, but we need wire for that, which we need copper for, which... Alright. Very reasonable conveyor belt here. We need so much more plates, though. And this thing is so slow at making plates. We go. We need a smelter. Alright. Smelt copper. And hook you... Alright, if you're going to max out a pole, the rule is going to be that you need to build a new pole. I think that's a very reasonable rule for me to have. It is now making copper, I think. Uh-oh. There is no reason for this one to not be helping out the other one now. I need wire. Shoot. Okay. Alright, there we go. 26 there, 50 there. I'm just gonna do that to both, turn the fuse back on, and we should be good. And there's no reason to keep this connected since there's not enough whatever in there. So we should be good. Do we have copper going now? We do. Perfect. I need reinforced plates again. Welcome to the cycle. I am putting you... For now, you're going here, because I don't want you going straight into iron production. I don't know what this noodle of a of a factory is so far, but we will resolve it. It will not look like this forever. I will make it look nice, I promise. We do need to get logistics and stuff before we do anything. Before we do any of that, though. I thought I made wire. Did I turn it all into cable? Trying to think if there's anything that is going to get in my way on this one. There we go. We officially have copper underway. There is all of our copper wire. We now have both iron and copper going. I should check on this. Okay, it's at 56. We're chilling. Screws are like 2 steps removed, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So, I guess I should change this to iron bars. Or iron rods, whatever. So that we can start getting these screws going. I should also probably get this concrete going. I should go over there and get the miner on the concrete as well, because concrete is another pain. Alright, there we go. I do need to get, like, poles down here, but we should have limestone coming up here now. I am going to dismantle this one, though, because that is ugly as something. Bro, it's like just too long. There we go. That's fine for now. And then we need another constructor, which means I need reinforced plates, and I need the wire that we've been working on over, or the cable we've been working on over here. Please tell me we have cables. We have 38. That is not a lot of cables, but that is good enough for now. What else do I need? I need screws. I don't have enough plates. That's the first time that's been the plates holding me back on these reinforced plates. Constructor. I need plates again. I am not doing a good job of explaining what I'm doing. I am just doing. And I feel like I should probably, like, take a step back and explain what I'm doing. We need the concrete going. We need the copper going. We need the iron going. Limestone gets turned into concrete immediately, but it was far away, as was the copper, so we need to get both those closer. I need a chainsaw to get rid of this tree so that our hub doesn't look as bad as it does right now. And then after we do that, we can get working on other things, which include getting logistics going so that we can actually, like, start building the base. Because tier 1 I want base building so that we can actually start building a factory, because, like, this is all well and good and this is normally how it starts, but you'll want to have the actual ground so it lets you get firmer control over where all your machines are. It makes it so much simpler trying to manage everything. So getting the land is going to be very nice, but my personal need of getting through this annoying tree is in the way of that right now. I am not playing this optimally at all. I am playing this for my own care and need to feel better. There we go. I was like, I know you can slide in this game. I remember doing it all the time. I can almost make all the screws I need. I'm going to be here for like 2 to 3 minutes doing this, I guess, because I don't feel like setting up another constructor on the end of the iron right now. I don't know how long that was, but we are almost there on screws. Oh, that took so long. And we need 12 more screws. That's fine. I could do that manually at this point. I was just sitting here holding space. Like, realistically, it was a lot faster than I thought it would be, in fairness. But can we please get this chainsaw? That's all I want right now is this chainsaw. Wait, we're almost to a chainsaw. Like, if I sit and craft concrete with the limestone I have, we should have chainsaw. And then, like, we have to build it, but no, we are going to be 2 concrete short, which is fine because the one behind us will have it. In you go. Beep-a-boo. That messed up my round numbers, but that's okay. Chainsaw time. Chainsaw? Launch pod. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Solid biofuel created from any biomass
Goodbye.
ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
Bye.
To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the
Bye.
removal of tougher wood and coral foliage.
Coral.
Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Yay, contractual mandated, fun, fun, fun. No! Did that seriously take us over the limit? That's crazy. No! Back on you go. I need 15 rods. I think I can do that. I think that's on plates right now. How many do I... Okay. Perfect. Yeah, the choke point right now seems to be wires. Once we start getting the actual factory up and running, we will start going through and making sure that we're not having choke points like that, because that's not great. You know, I forgot that you can just directly feed stuff in, but oh well. Gonna take half of this. Gosh darn it. It's gonna go down here in a moment anyway, so I am going to have to get this chainsaw up and running fairly quickly. I need 5 reinforced plates, 180 screws! Oh, okay. Current goal for me is... And there we go. There goes our power. Cool, cool, cool. We need to figure this out quickly. What was the last thing I needed? 5 more rods. 5 more rods. Do I have any iron in here? I don't. Okay. This is gonna be just get it done manually, I guess. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. What the... How did it... I'm confused. Thought I just needed 5 more. 5 more rods. Alright, we have 52. Let's split in, out, in. Now let's see what that does. Should turn back on, obviously, but hopefully it's enough. It's long enough that we're good. Okay, it goes through 2.6 a minute, so we have about 15 minutes to start getting more and more of this done. I think that we have the time to do that. In fact, I feel very confident that we will be using the chainsaw here in a few seconds. Switch to single mode. I don't know what that means. Oh, area mode. Okay. So, we are going to chop this tree down, and this tree, and this tree, and this tree, and this tree. And that, there goes our initial clearing process. Oh wait, no. This tree as well. Bye-bye. And why not you two? Alright. Now, we need to make wood biomass as well. I'm going to put this 6 in here. Really? Burns that much faster? Over here? Why? Why are these more efficient? I don't know. But we got our chainsaw. We have no fuel currently. That's okay. Will it let me get through a tree? It will. Okay. I've run out of what it lets me go through. That's okay. We are going to get all the... Look at that. 160 already. It makes 20 per. That's... Wood is wild. Let's get working on the next objective, which is going to be base building. We are already done with 2 things. Please tell me to switch this to rods. Dang it. Alright. Once we get base building, the fun can really, really begin. Yeah, we are going to be looking real good here in a moment. We are going to get started on actually having a base. My current plan, I think, is out this way. we can start building out. I think that that's the smartest way to do it. The copper will have to go further, but the iron, there's already iron below this that we could pipe in. There's like 4 iron here, I think, right? 3 or 4, like, oh, plus 2 over there. Yeah, we are going this way. I forgot we can get this slug now. Go, go, go! Get the slug. Oh, fudge! What the heck? Let me get the slug. Why can I not grab it? We are so close. The solid biofuel is going so fast now. We are 2 away. I will wait here for the one more. But that's not a worthwhile trip back and forth. And then we need 16 more concrete. We should have that, right? Yeah, we got 19. Cool. We're gonna have base building. We are not building the space elevator yet. We do need other stuff before the space elevator. Launch the pod. So long.
Milestone reached.
Bye, pod.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory
Go.
organization. Foundations
I believe in you.
provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure.
Go.
In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
I do not need distractions. I just need the mission. We can build. Our first building blocks of our factory. Foundation. I am missing concrete. Oh, cool. The freighter's here again, which means that we can start packing stuff into there. We are doing logistics next. I think I said that already, but in case I didn't, we need logistics in order to be logistical about our future and our advancement of the mission. Okay. I think that is roughly going to come through here. I think that's a very reasonable spot for it. There are like 1 meter walls that I may put up around those just so we don't have to worry about falling. I did turn off cable production because we do need wires, and we need 300 wires, as you can see, and cables produce faster than wires do. Like, this says that we make 30 wires per minute. This makes 30 cables per minute. You need 2 wire for a cable, so we need 2 of these going to match the cable production. I don't actually know what over here is. Let's see, this makes 30 per minute, and this makes 15 per minute. So this moves half as fast as this. So we could get a splitter on that if we had logistics where we could have a splitter. But that's okay. That's why we're doing this. We're getting there. I'm gonna be honest, I went into full lock-in mode, and it's hard to comment when I'm just running back and forth between my 3 or so machines and just grabbing the stuff and then running back. Like, this is the extent of what I've been doing for the last like 10 minutes, and I don't really know how to comment on it if I'm just doing that in a cycle. But that's okay. We're about to have logistics. Launch! Bye-bye! Have a beautiful flight.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and
That's
lift
so
to
nice.
save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics.
Yep.
If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Oh, I feel so much stress-free now. I am doing this so that I can get lined up better, quite honestly, because it just wasn't lined up well. So I believe that should get it lined up-ish for us. Hopefully, once I get back up there, we can see, I guess. It doesn't matter if it's fully in line, because we will be putting the vertical the vertical conveyor belts on it, but I'd like it to be at least mostly lined up, if that makes sense. So, why? There we go. Actually, I'm A-okay with this height. A slight, that's a bit more than a slight drop down. We need to make it a bit higher. We need more wall. More wall. Is that enough wall? That may be enough wall. Foundation. There we go. I think that is plenty. Yeah, that is a good height, I think. Get rid of these walls. Alright, foundation. And does that work here too? Kinda. It's gonna be a bit iffier on these ones, but I think this is a good height. I think we're on a good height for it. Wait, hold on. I actually need to check. Are we high enough? We are not high enough to avoid these if we put stuff, so we are going to need to figure that out when we... we're going to need to figure that out when we start placing stuff down, but at least this one should be fine. This one should be able to go around all three of them. And we should be good for that at least. I can't believe I almost forgot. We have the power now. We have the power. Get your stupid sluggy stuff. I don't know why I did that as two separate platforms. But get your slug problems into the inventory. Woohoo! We got a blue power slug. Yoink!
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
Cool.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency.
Cool.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. What we should do next is probably field research. I mean, part assembly is very important later. We could get the resource sink, but the resource sink is very expensive. And I don't know if I want to deal with that. I am going to just turn field research on. Even though that's a lot of screws. You've been playing for 2 hours. Oh, I didn't even feel like it's been that long. It's really funny that they have a thing telling me that I've been playing for too long, and 2 hours is their too long limit. I just logged back in. What are you doing up here, bucko? How did you get here? Do you respawn when I relog? Is that how it works? Alright, I thought I saw this thing drop, but do they just respawn when I relog? Like, I guess that kind of makes sense, but also I don't like that, considering that he has a spawn literally right here. I don't know how I feel about that. I need to figure that out. He's chilling right here. And we need to... Well, yeah, he's down there, too. We need to get... Oh, wait, it also puts these back. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if I like... It puts some of them back anyway. It didn't put this one back. Huh. That was the first relog I've had since starting recording this series, so it feels odd, the things that it changes back. Now, let's get these screws in. Let's launch this pod. And we have field research. Bye-bye.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fix-It's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fix-It's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Yay, I love my contract. Alright, let's get started building this MAM, and then we will... I think I've said 3 times call it there, but I think that is plenty for this episode. I haven't looked at editing yet, but I feel like it has to be, right? I guess you guys can see if it is or not. I can't yet, but maybe I will at some point. Hopefully by the time I'm editing, I guess. Ma'am, you are going here. I think this is normally how I do it. Is like out the back door of this is where you get to the ma'am. Oh well. We should put some of the hogs. We should start researching a little bit just because that's quick and easy. We can do that. We have all the resources. Alien megafauna. We can do this. Oh. Takes like 3 seconds. Okay, what did that give us?
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog.
Oh, he's a fluffy tail.
It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth.
It's a Suidae
Hog
family.
remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
It is in fact just classified as a pig. That is what Suidae family is. Okay. Spitter, Stinger, and Hatcher. I don't know what any of these things are. I feel like I should remember what they are, but I do not. Nutrients. Let's start researching food so that we can have sources of food. What's this say? Oh, hey, welcome back.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
Oh, that's
Further
nice.
research is available.
Okay. More food. The barrel nut. We do not have bacon yet. What's the...
This fruit, dubbed the barrel
nut
after its distinctive color, is
Barrel's a
compatible
color?
with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
So,
Further research is available.
well, I only see ores here, but there's got to be another... Oh, wait, there's a different scanner that's... Never mind, I remember that now. Ooh, power shard. What's this say?
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Neat. I think that's all we have time for today. Next time we're going to get started on actually building the factory. I think the fact it's taking me 3 episodes to do it feels kind of weird, but also we made it through tier 0 and tier 1, I think. So like we've been moving through a tier per episode, which I think is a pretty good pace. I don't think that we're going to actually like keep that up. It looks like it's on hold. I don't know what that means that it's on hold. Like it's like flashing, but what would be useful next? Probably Logistics Mark II, but that feels also too far ahead of our production capabilities to be making the refined plates right now. But these also feel outside of our production capabilities. It may just be the sink. I don't know. Either way, that's problems for next time. So, thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. I do actually really enjoy this game, even though I haven't played it in like 4 years, and I am enjoying being back a lot. I have played so many hours over the last 2 days, so it would really mean a lot if you could leave a like and subscribe so that we could get the views so that I can keep playing it, especially when I'm in my lack of wanting to play Create rut. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.